spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Bears offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. So the Boston College Eagles offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Richard. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. All right, guys, let's talk a second about Cal. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down to...
There he goes! And he'll finish the run in the end zone! Touchdown, Golden Bears!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Bolden.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Richard. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Bolden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Looking for space. It's Richard. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll go to the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lane.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. They get through and it's blocked. Scoop it up and going the other way.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
With the catch, it's James. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. Picks up the first down. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man. It's Harris. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Golden Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the RPO, complete. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Now facing a 3rd and long. Flicks it out of the air. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Got his man on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Gideon. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it behind the line. It's Richard. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They kick it away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Bray. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Off play action. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it on the outside. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Golden Bears line it up with a 1st and goal. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The screen, and watch out. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Black.
Touchdown, Golden Bear! Stealing a score on special teams. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. Quick spin on the run. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, going to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Going right to work up top. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll run play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. Fights off it. Another broken tackle. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Gives it on the option. Finding open areas. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This Boston College offense has it working. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Boston College! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first?
It's a fumble! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes!
Man, you had the 1st down. You had it in your grasp. All you got to do is take care of the football, secure the football. You're trying to do everything you can to reach for it, scratch for it, claw for it.
Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown, Eagles! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and is gone.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Cal! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And the Golden Bears have pushed it inside the 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wished.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears! He'll try to tack on one more. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the run, it's Richard. He breaks a tackle. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Richard. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will. That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Touchdown, Cal! And the punishment has been extended. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Right on the money. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it in the middle, it's Harris.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Caught close to the marker, it's Harris. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out.
Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense,
touchdown, Golden Bears! And the stomping has commenced. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And the offense takes control of this football game. But I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Richard. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. He's looking deep. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Boston College.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing